in regards to territory.
Okay. I am the prophet. I am above the bishop. The bishop sadly could not be here, but
Okay.
I am above the bishop.
Yes. Basically, from my understanding, some of our men on both sides may have a misunderstanding of what is territory, and I can confirm to you that the only hill or hills that we claim as our sovereign territory is the hill at 016031 and the hill at 015027.
Okay.
From what I understand, um, your soldiers have spotted our troops on the hill north of the Church of the Silent Monk, claiming it is theirs, and as far as I'm aware, that is neutral ground. So we have no issue with your guys being in the mountains, and you can look over at our direction. Our guys do the same to you, and we don't see this as a reason to be at conflict.
Okay, I see. Uh, well, the hill where the industrial area is up on, where the industrial area is up by the Church of the Silent Monk,
Yes.
that is in our territory
Yes,
right
I
there. So
believe the road and
that
the
kind of
building is, but the south
it
side
is.
of it isn't.
Yes. That is not where we have seen your men also on the hills right behind the dome, which I think might technically be slightly out of our territory according to the map,
Yes.
but we do kind of take it unkindly to come over and peek around that area, especially around the dome where we hold meetings on occasion.
I can assure you the only men that go up there are scouts, and they're just looking to make sure that everything is in order. They're not there to cause harm or to insinuate that they cause harm. They're just out looking.
Okay. Well, we have
It,
a
it,
couple
it,
times my men have been around these hills and they have been up on them and they have been shot at by I believe your men first. Uh, on a few occasions. Now I know our tensions have been quite high, but if you guys are claiming y'all can be up there, then I think we should also be able to be up there as well.
yes. I will.
So,
I will inform my guys that if they see troops on the ridgeline between Chernograd and the dump, not to open fire as you are allowed there under the
yeah.
magical new map that we all have now.
Mhm.
If you would like us not to come too close to, for example, the facility on the hill north of the church, um, I will try to advise my men not to essentially go north of the Church of the Silent Monk, but to continue going up by the dump as long as they don't interfere with your men.
Yes. This would be very good because we do claim the industrial area, so we do have men up there on occasion. So we will kind of be on in that area since it is on our territory. So if you could try to keep your men like sort of away from that area, it would help, I believe.
Yes.
But yes, I know a lot of our hostilities have been quite high, but we have kind of always held out for neutrality. Um, I know y'all attacked us yesterday.
Yes, I believe there was some conflict that's being classed as a raid that happened while I was asleep last night.
I
Mhm.
Um,
I would like to chime into that. Me and my colonel here had a talk with one another. The meeting that was supposed to take place prior to that, uh,
Mhm.
only one of the councilmen were in attendance as opposed to all three. There was a slight communications issue which made it hard for both councilmen to or all three to attend. so only one managed to.
Yes, yes.
Had the rest of them attended, it may have been avoided, and I apologize
Yes.
for the
And
lives and the
the-
blood spilled then.
And
The main
we
reason-
understand that you saw some of our guys in the hills as well. We do understand that. But they were just out
Yes,
there to do a check before we went to the meeting. Once we went out there, they were told to come back.
Yes, yes. That was kind of our original concern because we had our scouts up there in that region as well, in the industrial area, and they spotted a few of your snipers. They said, and then they also said they saw your checkpoint, several Humvees ready to come to the church if needed. So we quite frankly didn't want to meet that close to such a threat. But
that is understandable. We do apologize for that. But at a prior meeting, we had noticed that you had various men on one of the hills that were to the, I believe, north of the not north, the east of the church. We noticed some of your men were up to the last time. And we care very deeply for our consul, so we did have those Humvees on standby in case something were to happen. They were just a precaution.
Yes, yes.
We were not to be sent out unless absolutely necessary. So we do apologize for coming off as ready to assault. We just wish to be ready in case we had to defend our consul.
Yes, yes. I do think trying to avoid the. I will try to tell my men to, if they do go up to the industrial, kind of stay to the industrial, not necessarily look over the church.
Where are you headed?
If that would be acceptable to y'all to help move things, so maybe y'all not necessarily going up to that ridge line necessarily by the dome and in that area particularly.
Yes.
Yes, I think that could maybe help ease some of the tensions that have kind of brewed, I think, between both of our respective groups.
I believe it could as well. I would like to go off topic momentarily here. I believe that you mentioned you are a prophet, yes?
Yes, I'm the prophet. Hello? You stopped talking?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Apologies, voice modulator issues. Did you mention, is your name by chance Volcaris?
Yes, Prophet Volcaris.
I'm unsure if you remember me. You said you would, but regardless, a while back I came to your home. I returned a piece of weaponry to you that was lost, that one of your men had lost.
Yes, I do recall. I believe this was before a lot of the tensions has
Yes,
grown
this was
between our
before
two
many of the-
groups.
This was before many of the
Yes,
tensions.
I remember that. Yes.
Yes, it's Judge, if you had forgotten.
Yes, I remember you. Yes, yes, I would like it to be where we could hopefully get back to a point where we are on a more neutral standing eventually, and maybe we can have another meeting soon to maybe discuss more of that.
Yes.
But I would maybe like.
To be a little honest with you, we have.
Oh,
sorry, mild headache.
Sorry. To be honest and a bit forthcoming, we are very concerned with the capitalists, and that's where we would like to have our attention mainly. So the whole issue between us has been very distracting for us.
I see.
But before the issues that happened yesterday, some of the soldiers from CW were trying to get us to join a informal pact against you and your people, and they started making some very forward demands is the only way I could put them.
I see. This is the bishop, by the way. This is the.
One of the demands that they tried to demand and enforce was
Bishop.
in their fight against your group, they wanted us to essentially temporarily give them some of our forest so they could initiate attacks from your north and west, which we have denied them. We don't like them that much. They trade guns, and that's how much we like them.
I see. I see.
The same currently goes for the commie Reds. They trade with us, and then other than that, we don't really have a friendship with them. If anything, we would probably prefer to have a better friendship with you because you are between us and the Reds.
We have seen you have many meetings with them. My scouts have witnessed a couple meetings happen at Stunna between your men and theirs.
That
Yes.
is not. That is. Apologies for chiming in.
That's fine.
That is nothing more than socialization between our men. None of these meetings were official or of any political matter. Our men seem to just informally enjoy hanging around Stena, which is unfortunate considering the current political events that are occurring.
Yes, and I believe most of the men do that purely to create friendships and benefits so we can gain more guns.
I see. I see. So you say you would like to get your focus off us and more on the Commonwealth. You say the Commonwealth are kind of your main focus.
Yes. They seem to be trying to buy up resources and friendships. And we would like to see ourselves as unbuyable.
I see. I see.
Since we
Bishop, do you have anything to say, Bishop? Do you have anything to input?
I do not. However, I am hearing radio contact of. Let me check with my men real quick. 1 second. Forgive me.
Yes,
So,
since we left the city and we moved into the forest, we don't really concern ourselves
What
with
is this I hear about
money
something positioned on top of
issues.
a mountain?
Hmm.
So them trying to buy friendship is a bit of a offense towards us.
Yes, yes. I understand. I understand. Seems you guys are very territorial over your guys' land as we are. So I think that's what has caused some of the strife between us.
Yes, we do not view our land with as such religious standings as your people do, but we do consider our land quite sacred, which I'm sure that you can relate to.
Yes, yes. We care very much for our lands. That's why we do not appreciate uninvited guests, because they're almost doing our land a disservice.
Which is why we appreciate you even more, allowing us to enter into your land, and why I especially appreciate the amount of times that your people have allowed me into your land with open arms.
Yes, yes. You do come here with no hostile intent, usually, unless we have very, very important business with you, like with the Krasna guys. Like, we would of course maybe question them and be a little more rough with them. But if you come here with no hostile intent and no ill will, then we will not do you harm. Is usually how it is. But if you are in our lands uninvited, we do see that as kind of a disservice to our land.
Yeah, same with us.
Yes, yes. Yes, as far as I know, I've tried to keep my men mostly out of your area. I don't believe they've been in it too much, at least until the raid happened. I think a couple of my men retaliated.
Oh,
yes, the raid was a regrettable
after that.
Colonel, he lagged.
The raid was a regrettable action that we took.
Yes, yes.
Prophet, if I may, there's another matter I would like to touch on during this meeting. There have been There has been word that you have been arming terrorist rats, and sending them towards our land to cause issues with us. I wanted to address these words and just touch base and see if there is at all any truth to them. I don't believe that your people would stoop so low as to employ terrorists, but I believe that nonetheless.
I may be able to explain it better. I do know a lot of the rats have been seen armed with our weapons. But this is not that we've been arming them. Some have gotten them through trade, but I think some have just scavenged them. Like I believe one of them had a sacred flamethrower, and we did not give that to them.
Yes.
They have either found it or scavenged it or stolen it from our holy land.
Yes,
We have not been funding them with any weapons. We have traded a few of our weapons, less valued weapons like our AK and our SCAR to some rats, but it has been purely on a trade basis, not arming them.
Yes, because I primarily want to touch on this because many of our men do believe in the reality that not. Let me rephrase. I apologize. I don't want to come off as accusing. Many of our people believe in that you are sending these rats to our lands, to our gas station checkpoint to harass us, which I now see is not true, but they do not believe so, which is likely also causing much discourse between our two groups.
Yes. We sometimes hear many crazy thing from the rats as well. Like I believe one of the rats said they were working for you at the one moment. I can't remember for sure, actually, but I have a feeling that was what one of them said. And stuff like that. So we kind of take the word of rats sparsely, usually. But yes, when it comes to funding, no, we haven't given them any weapons. Anything that they have obtained is either through stealing or we have done some trade with some, but they have been non-hostile to us, so we figured they were worthy of trade.
Understandable. Yeah, fuck, I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was saying. I'll come back to it in a moment when I remember what I was originally intending to say.
Yeah, but I did hear one of the big grievances was one of them had a flamethrower, and we definitely did not give them that. I can promise you that.
Yes, I have remembered. Yes, we have done no such. We have given no rat employment to harass anybody. We have employed but one rat, and he was employed because of his delivery services. That is it. He was to he was to courier a package from one location to another. That was it. That is the only time we've ever employed a rat to any situation whatsoever. Otherwise, everything is handled in-house.
Yes, we have mainly just been doing trade with the rats that we deem worthy of coming to our checkpoint and dealing with trade. But that is the main interaction we've had with them. We haven't really employed them for much, as of my knowledge. Unless the bishop knows anymore.
No, I do not.
Oh, I did have something I was going to bring up, but I can't remember it now.
No, yes, the prophet is old in age. Yes, it's many things.
Indeed.
One thing I would like to say, I do have one question, if you do not mind. I know I joined a little late in the meeting, but I must ask, who might this meeting be the idea of among your ranks?
It was both mine and the colonel's.
I see. So is your other leadership aware of this meeting happening?
And not currently at this time.
Yes, not currently.
I see.
I mainly wanted to come here to talk about the issue with who owns the mountains, which, as I was saying to the prophet, technically no one owns the mountains.
Absolutely correct.
So we will try to make sure our cars won't go north or northeast of the Church of the Silent Monk, and I will tell my guys that if any of your scouts are seen on the ridge to the west overlooking the dump, not to engage because you are allowed there.
Yes, I would like to say the only time we ever utilize the mountains is obviously, aside from when we were fighting you, the only time we ever utilized them is we utilized the sides that are facing into our territory to provide better overwatch into our territory. We have also been attacked by rats, actually, all day today. It is quite odd. We have had some try to run our checkpoints, only to crash into the back as soon as they pass, which is weird. We've been getting attacked all day by rats and other agitators that would seek to create stability in this wasteland.
Yeah, we also had an issue with rats earlier today.
Yes. Yes. It was we keep having one issue, especially with a dude in a black GP5 with a black Alton with no visor, and I believe he's wearing bandit jacket and bandit pants, basically all black. He's been an agitator all today. We have heard from some of our tradespeople that they have spoken to us and said, well, those rats obviously have been quite maleficent, as I would say. They have been quite tricky. They have been causing issues with a great many factions among the land, such as Krasnaya Stena. We have heard of rats attacking them as well at their checkpoint at Stena 1. As well with you, we have also heard of them attacking you guys. We feel as if it is separate agitators among the rats that seek to only bring stability to the land. But yes, that is quite quite odd.
Apologies, do you mean instability to the land, not stability?
So I believe you mean instability.
Yes, sorry. My words forget me sometimes. I'm quite old, yes, but I do mean instability.
I believe the man that you described has been trying to organize the rats into some sort of group to fight against all of us.
I believe
all
this
of
as
us,
well.
you say?
Yes, because we intercepted some communications among their comms. And
So-
after the raid last night, they were trying to group up to, in a sense, paramilitarize.
I see. That is interesting.
In
I think
which case, now more than any should be a time that we are unified to combat this potential threat. Which is why we have made it a point to come here and iron out and hash out some things that are minor inconveniences that, when fixed, could potentially bring major improvements among our two sides to
I see. Might I bring up a concern, real quick, Prophet? My biggest fear for right now is, unfortunately, due to the leaders among your group not being aware of this meeting occurring, as I believe you have stated previously, that it is just you and the Colonel currently. I am in fear that everything that we talk about here is simply one ear and out the other, if that makes sense, with no backing from your upper leadership.
Do not worry. The Colonel here has the first consul's ear, and the first consul has the second consul's ear, so no worries.
And as soon as we get back, I will report. Well, I will write up a report and hand it to the first consul as soon as he wakes up.
Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. I think I am now done. I will. Be
Yes,
listening now.
this meeting is much too valuable to allow it to be swept under the rug. We need to make sure this is made a big deal.
Yes, this meeting was a bit impromptu, as well. It was a spur of the moment thing, but I think it's for the best.
Yes, yes. We appreciate you coming here as well and trusting us to not harm you.
Plus, also, I had been told of your lovely land, and I did want to see it with my own eyes.
What do you think, Bishop? I think we could show him some of our land, just a little bit of it. What do you think?
I believe so, but I believe there's a problem that currently beckons me elsewhere, unfortunately. But I must go make sure that our men right as rain at the first checkpoint. I believe there is something happening.
Before you go, I would like to
Yes,
once
sir.
again say hello, Bishop. It is Judge once more. I brought you those weapons earlier.
It is very nice to see you again.
It is very nice to see you again. The flame protects. You may
Yes,
go.
yes.
Thank you.
Be safe, gentlemen.
Alright, you can follow me. I'll show you a little bit of our land.
Apologies, I am not used to this soot in here.
You were fine, you were fine. I've grown quite used to it.
Yes, with what little understanding I have of your people, it is likely that you have evolved over the years to be able to handle said soot. But my people, we have lived in the woods where the clearest of air is, so we have perhaps weakened our immune systems.
Sorry about that, I just had to put my gas mask on.
Alright.
I'm not used to breathing
This is
outside
our-
the forest.
This is our eternal flame. This is basically our everything.
It is a mighty flame.
Has been going ever since we can remember, ever since we were here.
Well, I must say the eternal flame is accompanied by some very unfortunate individuals.
Yes. Yes. Sadly, those are non-believers, heretics, blasphemous.
Were they criminals? By chance?
Well, in our eyes, yes. They were either people who encroached on our land or insulted our faith. Or even some are old members of the church that were sadly lost to heretical ways.
Well, if they, if they were trespassing or insulting your faith, or if they were AWOL, I would say, hey, fuck it, throw them in there. So I can,
Yes.
I suppose so.
It is in our codex that we do not like unneeded killing. It is something we try to avoid. Unless it is needed, we try to avoid it.
So when you do sacrifice people to the flame, they're typically, criminals or deserters or trespassers or just
Yes.
typically what are considered bad people.
Yes. We see them as a crime against our faith because they have desecrated it. Because usually we give people warnings, like the one time you were in our land, I gave you a warning and I sent you on your way. But after you've been warned once, we don't warn them again.
Perhaps the morality of your ways are as not questionable as I thought they once to be.
Yes. We are very territorial of our lands, but we may preach our faith outside of our lands, but we don't necessarily throw them onto people.
Yes.
We realize there are non-believers and we can't convert everyone, but we do try our best to bring them to the faith of the flame. But I do think maybe another meeting in the future with maybe all of your high command and all of our high command could maybe be fruitful, and maybe we can stabilize more of a neutrality, a more stable neutrality going.
Yes.
But I do think it would help if all of our high command was here.
Yes, it most definitely would be, but I promise you that the meeting partaken in today will not go on deaf ears when it comes to our leaders.
And if you want to pass on a message, you could say that we will meet in the Church of the Silent Monk if you wish tomorrow. Maybe we could do it tomorrow.
I thought that you had mentioned that the Church of the Silent Monk is a bit too close to our territory.
No, we will meet there, but the only thing we ask is that you try not to have too many men posted around it. That was more of our scare with seeing the Humvees ready and then the 4 snipers on the bridge. That was more of our scare. But
That's understandable.
That is understandable.
But we will not try to send too many over. We may have a few on overlook just to make sure everything's not going awry. But we will try to keep it to maybe only a few snipers overlooking and not send too many over.
Okay.
It's just that you guys are a lot closer to it, so if something were to go awry, you guys kind of have a lot more of a jump on it than we do. You understand?
Yes, that is understandable.
But if a meeting is wanted tomorrow, just send another messenger and relay the message of the meeting time and when it will occur, and we will try to attend. All the council will try to attend.
Also, I just remembered another situation recently. I believe there may have been a bit of a misunderstanding regarding a commie that was at Skya 6.
Yes, there was a...
I know that some of our men turned up, but that was only because we was trying to do a trade deal, and the one person that we had a face-to-face connection with was the one that was being, in his words, held prisoner at a trader. So we went there to extract him just so we could do the trade agreement. It wasn't because we was trying to protect his life, we just wanted the guns.
I see. Yes, I think that was a big miscommunique, because I think a lot of my guys saw that as you guys protecting him. It's kind of just how they saw you coming to rescue him. Is kind of how they saw it. So more of like an alliance thing, is I think how they took it. But yeah, knowing that it was more of like on a trade thing, that does alleviate some of the stress on my head about it.
If it brings you any, fuck it, I can't find the word before. The Reds came to us once before, actually, requesting a alliance, a parlay, and we turned them down immediately.
Got you. I understand.
We did not even give them the time of day to hear them out. We turned it down immediately because it was not in the best of our interest to have any sort of alliance with the communists.
Yes. And we do kind of hold a no alliances kind of thing. We do push for hard neutralities, because we at the end of the day we would love for just like mutual left aloneness is kind of how we see it. So we don't necessarily seek a full alliance with anyone, and we won't with anyone ever really. But we do seek hard neutralities, and we wish for nothing but neutralities between people.
That's a similar stance that we currently have. The only arrangements that we're trying to set up is weapon trades.
Yes. The only deals or paperwork signed by 2 different sides that we even wish to have on hand are deals. That is it. Trade deals, weapons deals, materials.
Yes. So it seems we're on very similar pages with this then. It seems like we're on very similar sides.
Yes, and also thinking on it, I believe that our contact that we extracted, if you would like to say, from your soldiers, he is no longer a member of the Reds, I believe. I believe he may have stepped out of line, and he was removed from power, even though he had little power.
I see.
Yes, I believe he is now in the city with the rest of the rats.
I see. Yes, but I think a meeting tomorrow could be very beneficial if we can all make it there. all the high com. I think on both sides. If we could all get together, we could definitely figure something out.
Yep. that would be
Alright.
very good. We would preferably like both leaderships to get together and actually have a proper discussion.
Yes, we would like this as well.
Hey, maybe if everything goes well, and we end up hashing out a neutrality between the two of us, we can all throw a party. Huh? Apologies, it is a very tense situation, and I tend to crack
You
jokes.
are fine. But yes, I hope your other leaders are as receptive to this idea as you are, Colonel.
Yes. And I haven't mentioned it yet to anyone, but because of this sergeant's initiative in trying to help hash out these issues, I am going to put in
Correct.
a formal request that he becomes our official messenger when dealing with your faction.
Yes. He has been very respectful of our faith on many occasions, so he would definitely do as a very good messenger, I feel.
Because I do believe one of your men passed on a message that you would like to do face-to-face talks, not remote, through long-range communications.
Yes, we prefer to receive messengers, and then if we ever want to talk to you, we will send an unarmed man with no weapon, no nothing, no grenade, nothing like that. He will come completely unarmed, and he will relay our message.
Because I think originally we were going to try and employ a rat, but I don't think any of them have proven themselves capable of being trusted.
Yes, no. We see if you send an unarmed man to us to relay words, we see him as a bearer of words, not as a weapon. So we will not harm him. You have our word on that. As long as he is there with true intent of talking and relaying his message with no weapon, he shall not be harmed.
Yes.
And this is something that strictly follows with our faith. So this is not just something that I am saying. This is something that is deeply rooted within our codex. But yes. Hopefully this meeting tomorrow will occur. Is there any other questions you two have for me?
I think I'm satisfied with everything we've
For
discussed.
now, my queries have been satisfied. Yes.
Okay. Well, you are both free to leave the Black Sea. You shall not be touched or harmed in any way. You are free to, of course,
the day
leave.
I will be coming.
There might be some people at our checkpoint, so if you wish, you may go like you might want to go the back way towards like the dump, because it might be a little more safer.
We will go out the front way, and if your men do engage in any contact, we will not think twice of helping them.
All right. Well, hopefully, I will hear from your messenger tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thank you for your time, Prophet Fulcarius. This was very valuable.
Yes.